Oh, I'm dating your grandmother.
Dude.
What?
Nice.
Thank you. From Expansive Studio 113 in River Falls, it's Focus on You. Tonight on the show, we have Melissa Wilson talking about the career fair, and a damn friendly man from Friends of the Kinni, Michael Page. Wait, that's not right. Oh, me, what was it? Oh yeah, some named Connor. I'm your announcer, and here's your mercurial host, Rob f***ing Breacher!
Thank you, Brady. Welcome, no one, to another fantastic episode of Focus on You. Oh, great, the teleprompter's all f***ed up. Well, f*** that piece of shit. How was your fucking weekend, Brady?
Thanks, Rob. All in all, it was complete shit. There was one good thing, though. I adopted an adorable baby kitten.
Are you shitting me? I had some this weekend, too.
I don't believe it. How serendipitous is that shit? What's your little ball of fur like?
Pretty great. He's some tabby motherfucker with all kinds of stripes and shit. How about yours?
She's a real cutie, but she's kind of a runt.
I'm sorry, Brady. Did you say runt or?
No. I said runt.
What? Yeah. What? You kidding? This isn't a run-through. What do you mean we don't have time for this? Of course we have time for this. Who cares if Connor is on a date with his parents or whatever? I don't f***ing care. It's interesting. I had no idea we were really filming here. I mean, I never would have said such awful things. Brady, can you believe we were actually live this time?
Yes, I knew that.
So this whole time, you knew.
Yeah.
You're a weird guy.
Well, it's time for upcoming campus events. Rob?
Yes, of course. Now it's time for Campus Compass, the segment where we apply a gentle cloth of information to stop the bleeding wound that is student ignorance. Sort of like a cold compress. Sort of. Dude. Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
What's going on?
What's going on, Brady, is I kind of have a problem. Yeah, I kind of have a problem, Brady.
I want you to know that it was nothing personal, and I was merely doing my job for my country. You see, if I had known that...
Okay. You know what the problem is? My family's not going to Disney World this year, Brady.
Oh, that's awful news.
Yeah, apparently us kids are too old. Well, okay, Mom, I guess I'm too old for happiness. I'll just reserve a grave plot instead then.
If you don't mind my asking, how old is your youngest sibling?
I'm the youngest. Why?
Nothing, never mind.
You know, my parents are such fucking assholes. I had a lot to tell Mickey this year, but I guess I won't be seeing them. I don't even know.
Can we, just cut here, maybe?
No. I'm going to do this Campus Compass, okay? Tomorrow's the annual drag show. Come see some big, bold, sassy queens. Over the next 2 weeks, the senior art exhibit is in the KFA and Gallery 101, so get your fat ass over to that. Starting next Thursday, the 16th, UWRF Maskers will premiere Reckless at the Blanche Davis Theater in KFA. Where did I put that piece of shit? Oh, yeah. Oh. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, a masker production filled with bizarre characters and events. The play reflects the fractured lifestyles which become the norm for so many in our tenuous times. Mr. Lucas has given us a bittersweet Christmas fable for our time. Yeah. So go check that out unless your parents actually love you. And you're busy going to Disney World instead. I don't. Dude. Are you serious? Dude, that's awesome. That's great.
Now what?
Great news, Brady. We're going to Orlando to see Harry Potter World instead.
Oh, wonderful for you. Yeah.
Man, I'm so excited. Hey, Mom and Dad, if you're watching, I'm sorry for calling you holes. Didn't mean it. Hey, Brady, what do you think about me getting a tattoo?
I think you could use a segue.
Why would I get a tattoo of a Segway?
No, never mind.
Brady, what I meant was I feel like I need a personalized piece of art that will truly express who I am, you know? But not just some painting hanging on the wall of my bedroom. No, I want something that I can carry around at all times, you know? That's a part of me.
Yeah, that sounds like a tattoo.
Exactly, but I can't decide exactly what I want to get, you know? Do you have any ideas, Brady?
Well, Rob, I don't really know you that well.
That's true. You don't really know me. That's fair enough.
But I have a few ideas anyway. How about us farm girls ride big toys?
It's not really me, Brady.
Okay, how about cowboy butts drive me nuts?
I do feel that way from time to time, but no. Anyway, you got anything else?
How about a big drawing of Uncle Sam and the phrase "Speak English or get the out"?
No, Brady. Where are these ideas coming from?
These are just some things I saw in the student parking lot. Right before the show, too, so they're current.
Not surprised. Well, you know what I think this decision should be given to whoever knows me the best in the whole world.
Yourself?
If only I knew myself, Brady. No, I'm talking, of course, about the Focus on You audience.
Wait, what?
Well, yeah, let's let the viewers write in and tell us what they think I should get tattooed.
Seriously?
Seriously, Brady, viewers, write in to robert.breacher@myuwrf.edu for your idea of a real permanent tattoo that I, Rob Breacher, will get somewhere on my body.
This can't be happening.
Oh, Brady, it's happening. Just send in an email with the subject line "tattoo for Rob," and we'll select the best ones for everyone to vote on. Then, I, Rob Breacher, will show off my new tattoo at the live finale.
Can he do this? Where's the director?
Brady, I can do anything I want, all right? Because no one is watching, believe me.
Well, I can't say you're wrong.
Then it's settled. It's starting to be that time, Brady, so any closing comments before we move on to some packages?
I think you're making a terrible mistake committing to a fan tattoo like that, but...
Oof. Wow. Oh, man. Seems like your mic went out. Oh, no. All right. Well, it's time for those great packages we all love so much, so don't forget to send in those tattoo ideas, and we'll be right back with more Focus on You.
My name's Kyle Crone. I'm a 19-year vet of West Photo, the professional commercial store in Northeast Minneapolis. I'm out today to demonstrate the new lighting kits that River Falls picked up from the MAC group. These are student kits that can be purchased by students, used out of the cage here at the school for the students. We've got 2 strobe setups from Bowen's Lighting, and then we have the Mosaic lighting panels.
How did that shot turn out?
I like it.
having access to equipment that's being used professionally is really important for students because it gives them the opportunity to work in an environment where there's not as much pressure, meaning the deadlines are a little bit more flexible. Maybe there's not a dollar tag,
What do you think about all this stuff?
This is great. Having this new equipment is awesome.
I was really excited to have all this stuff here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Dropping temperatures, chilly breezes, and the sound of crunching leaves can only mean one thing. Fall is officially here. But that's not the only season that's making its way to the University of Wisconsin-River Falls campus. The 2014-2015 flu season has arrived, and according to the U.S. National Library of Medicine, college students are especially prone to catch the virus. Close contact between students in places like classrooms, on campus, public restrooms, and during social activities make it especially easy to spread the flu on college campuses. The UWRF Student Health and Counseling Services recommend that students and faculty take everyday preventative actions to stop the spread of germs. An easy and effective way to keep yourself germ-free is to make sure you wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds, especially after sneezing or coughing. Using alcohol-based hand sanitizers is also a good way to keep hands clean between washes. Germs can also be spread through shared work surfaces, like desks or computer keyboards. Cleaning off these areas with disinfectant wipes before and after use will help stop spreading germs across campus. Making sure to cover your mouth when you cough or sneeze is important as well, and remember to throw away tissues immediately after you use them. It can be difficult for college students, but getting enough sleep and staying active and exercising regularly can help fight flu symptoms. These simple methods can be very effective, but according to the Center of Disease Control, the best way to prevent or help lessen the impact of the flu is to get a flu vaccine. Flu shots are covered by Student Health Services at the Vibrant Health Family Clinics in River Falls for current UWRF students. Although it is free, students must call ahead for an appointment. To make an appointment to get your flu shot, you can call 715-425-6701. For more information about the flu or any other health concerns, students can visit the Student Health and Counseling Services office located at 211 Hagstead Hall.
Come visit the Riverwalk Mercantile, where we welcome you to step back in time and create memories with family and friends. We offer an old-fashioned ice cream parlor, roasted peanuts, antiques, and so much more, located at 176 Riverwalk.
Welcome back to Focus on You. Here today, I have Melissa Wilson here to talk about the career fair. Welcome. How's it going?
Good. You?
Just fine.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Wonderful actually sounds better than fine. I should probably say that. So tell me a little bit about the career fair.
The career fair is hosted every October. It's typically the third Wednesday in October, and that's our fall career fair. This year we've got about 94 companies that have registered to attend and over 20 on the wait list. So I think that says a lot about our students and companies wanting to hire a UWRF student or alum.
A lot of companies. Do we have enough room for them?
We have them housed in the ballroom, and then we also have about 30 employers in the Falcon's Nest.
Okay.
So the event will be hosted in the UC, but it will be in 2 different rooms.
So we have like spillover kind of rooms and stuff. Cool. Tell me a little bit more about yourself, actually,
Okay.
before we get into the career fair itself.
Sure. I serve as the Director of Career Services at UW-River Falls. I have worked at the university for 9 years. I graduated from UWRF and then left and worked at 2 other UW schools before coming back to River Falls.
Awesome. What did you graduate with?
My major was broad area agriculture.
Okay.
And so today that would be agriculture studies. It's basically
Sure.
the same thing. And then I had a minor in communication studies, which back then we called speech communications.
Speech communications. That sounds pretty cool, actually. So what can people do to prepare to go to the career fair?
We have a career fair prep session on Tuesday in the Falls Room, which is that glassed-in room right outside Riverside Commons in the UC. We'll be there from 11 to 1. Students can stop in and have any question related to the career fair answered. We'll have people there critiquing resumes, so if you want your materials reviewed one last time before you come to the fair, we can do that. And then we will have a station that you can look into using an app that we have for the career fair.
Okay.
So this is something brand new this year that we are so excited about. There's an app that you can download from either your Android or Apple store. It's free. It's called UW-River Falls Career Fair Plus. And what will happen is after you download that, you'll be able to upload all of the companies that are attending the fair. You could click on them and see where they're located in the location at the fair. You could filter by your major. And so what's your major?
Marcom.
Marcom. So you could pick marketing communications, and then you could filter that and show only the companies that would hire marketing communications majors.
Which would be like a decent amount, I'm assuming, just because it's so broad. So
broad. And then you would see all those companies, and then you could kind of decide, okay, these are my top 5 of what's listed. I want to make sure I see them. And then you could map out who you're going to talk to at the fair. The Career Fair app is something we're really excited about. We've had 100 people download it, and I think about 1,500 views already. So it's received a lot of traction this far, and we expect the day of the fair that it will just skyrocket.
Are there other schools that are doing a similar kind of app for different kind of fairs?
It's basically the same platform, this app, and so I think 2 other UW schools have utilized it and used it in their venue. The advice that we got was just to make sure that the facility and the Wi-Fi could handle that many people being on their devices at once, and the University Center team has assured us that everyone will be able to use it that day.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. I've never heard of anything like that. So what should people be prepared? How should they be prepared, and what should they bring? What shouldn't they bring?
Sure. What I would encourage students to do is bring a Padfolio, so something similar to this, where you would have a notepad, maybe where you could take some notes, and then maybe 10, 15, 20 resumes on the other side. So it depends on how much time you have at the fair. If you only have an hour, maybe you'll bring 10 or 15 resumes. If you are going to be there the entire time, which is from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the 15th of October, then you might bring even more resumes. And then always know that you could print more resumes off in the University Center if you needed more. But this provides a very professional look for you. And then also it's professional dress, or at least business casual required. So if you're serious about finding a job or internship at our career fair, you need to dress professionally. If you're just there to kind of check things out and see maybe about some companies and have a couple conversations, maybe khakis and a button-up shirt would be okay. But we really encourage everybody to wear whatever interview attire or professional dress that they have, because that provides the best impression. And then students want to practice their 30-second commercial, or sometimes it's called an elevator speech. And that's how you introduce yourself to the employer when you approach them at the booth.
Very cool. Well, we're running low on time, actually, but it sounds super interesting. I'm probably going to go there, and my resume definitely needs some help. But anyways, thank you for coming, Melissa. Thank you, guys. Just kidding. All right, so we'll be back with more packages.
Focus on you? I thought this was Spanish club. No es bueno.
What's Focus on You?
It's a video production club.
Oh man, good, because I've been lost in this building all day.
Yeah, I'm here for Focus on You, but I don't really know what it's about. But you know what, I'm not too worried because nobody else seems to either.
What's up, party people? Yeah, welcome to the first meeting of Focus on You. Focus on You! You're here today because you made an excellent choice. You're joining the greatest student organization in the history of UW Falls. This is Focus on You. The main thing about Focus on You for people who are interested in digital film and television is you're getting hands-on experience. And I mean literally hands-on. Give me your hand. Here. This is touching camera. Hands-on. Give me this. Give me your hand. This is on a camera. Yeah, hands-on experience. Give me your hand. Come on. What's this on? Tell me. No. This is touching hearts and minds. When you hear the phrase student programming, what comes to mind? That's right. Excitement, adventure, art. Actually, that's wrong. Focus on You is what comes to mind. It's the best. It's gonna blow your mind all over the place. Focus! 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 That's the spirit.
No, I just need.
Welcome back to Focus on You. Today we've got Michael Page here to talk to us. Michael, what's up?
Not too much. How are you doing?
Nothing much.
Yeah.
You know, just another day.
Yeah.
So what are you here to talk about?
The Kinni River.
Kinni River.
The Kinni River that runs through town here, and the waterfall that used to be there, present there.
Okay. What's wrong with it? It seems to be flowing pretty well, right?
Yeah. Well, outside of town, above town, and below town, it flows just fine. But right through the middle of town, the Kinni is obstructed by two dams that are part of the River Falls Municipal Utilities hydroelectric facility that impound a full mile of the Kinni River.
Okay.
They turn what otherwise was a free-flowing river into two impoundments, two lakes that are about 15 acres apiece. Lake George is the upper lake. Lake Louise is the lower pond down below Glen Park there. And neither lake supports any recreational opportunity whatsoever.
Right.
They're both silted in with debris and mud to the point where they're only like 1 to 3 feet deep, and they're just cesspool little lakes that don't do anything
Right.
for our community. And underneath the upper dam, there is a waterfall just sitting there waiting for us to restore, and it's right there in the middle of our town, and all we have to do is remove the dam, and that waterfall would be there again.
When did we put in the dams?
The first dam in the location of the upper dam was built in 1866, completed in 1868, I believe, and that site has had a dam in that location since then. It's taken on many different forms. There actually is, the first dam was made out of wooden timbers and boulders, and that structure still sits below the waters of Lake George, just a little bit upstream from the upper dam. It's just buried by the water. So when they built the new dam, they built it just downstream from the old dam and just flooded the old dam.
So you seem to know a lot about the dams and what's going on. What can you give me some kind of background as to who the Michael Page is that we all
I'm the spokesperson for an organization called Friends of the Kinni here in town. We are a local advocacy group and the stewards for the Kinni River here. We just formed recently in response to the relicensing process with the two dams in town, because it is allowed for a time for public input to be considered as a part of that process. And myself, I'm just a concerned resident. You know, I grew up in town here. I've been here for 35 years now, so
awesome.
So just love River Falls. I love the Kinni River, and I want to see it restored through that stretch.
So what are the steps now for?
Well, the relicensing, the relicensing process has allowed for us to have this public input process The process started about a year ago, and it takes about 5 years. So there's still 4 more years of activity that could go along with the relicensing process. However, if the city decided to not pursue relicensing and instead decided to decommission the dams and remove the facilities and restore the Kinni River, that decision could be made at any time. The process would probably still take 3 to 5 years before full implementation took place and the dams were actually completely gone and the river was restored. But it's a long process.
Yeah, yeah. So what are some of the, if we were to get rid of the dam, what kind of changes would we be seeing then?
Well, the 2 lakes would be gone.
Okay.
But immediately the water flowing through town would again be a running river. The stretch that's impounded by the 2 lakes is about a mile length of river, and it falls through that stretch about 70 feet, which for gradient of a stream, that's just amazing.
Yeah.
Most rivers fall like 6 to 8 feet per mile, and through this single mile, the river drops 70 feet. 30, 35 feet of that is that waterfall that's at the upper dam, but the other 30 feet of drop, 35 feet of drop is just in that other stretch of river there. So it'll be a running river right through town again,
Right.
instead of the flat water that you see. Like if you go between Heritage Park and Veterans Park downtown on that walking bridge there, that water there, it wouldn't be quite as wide anymore because that is essentially the lake right there. It's at the level of the top of the dam. The river would probably only be a third to a half that width, but it would actually course through as, you know, a run of rapids and a little pool, a run of rapids and a little pool. So it would be a, you know, living, flowing river again instead of the flat, you know, calm water that you see right now. And it would create, in the area of the upper lake, it would create 10 to 13 acres of dry land that could be made into park space, and similarly where the lower lake is.
So what can we do as a community now to help?
Sure. Well, the biggest thing is just talking about it, learning about the dams and what's going on right now with the relicensing process, just finding out exactly what there is to know about it in order to form your own opinion about what should be done, and then just talking to people about it, spreading the word about the opportunity that we have. By all means, contacting city officials is probably the strongest way if someone feels passionately about this and wants to get involved. Contacting the Friends of the Kinni is a great way as well. We have a website, friendofthekinni.org, and we have a Facebook page. Real easy to find, and reach out to us if you want to get involved. And then also contact city council members. Let them know what you think.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Michael Page, for coming.
No problem.
Woo! See, they got it. They got it.
Got it.
All right. That was really informational, actually. We'll be right back with more Focus on You, but right now, packages.
C&R Guns is located on Walnut Street in downtown River Falls. We carry all types of firearms and ammunition. Come check out our extensive selection of handguns and rifles. We carry all types of brands, including Barrett. We hope to see you soon at C&R Guns.
Welcome to a brand spanking new, super sexy edition of Focus on You News. I'm Maddie Dewar.
And I'm Colin Kutke. Here's what's making the merry-go-round go round.
I ran out of creative juice, and we'll have to come back to put some actual jokes in here. For now, something funny.
Adrian Peterson is in trouble again. It was reported earlier this week that he used a credit card designated for his charity to pay for a hotel room that hosted an orgy that included his brother and a minor. Take that, Make-A-Wish Foundation.
A woman was arrested this week for calling the police 162 times over the past 10 years. Not a single one of these calls actually involved an emergency. On one instance, she called 911 to report that her CDs were scratched. Wait, I don't get it. That sounds like an emergency to me. I mean, I remember when I scratched my Aaron Carter CD in the 5th grade, and I literally almost died.
The NFL is all decked out in pink for the next month in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, while the police blotter is just decked out in NFL players.
The internet is going crazy with videos of Alfonso Ribeiro doing the famous Carlton dance on Dancing with the Stars. Oh yeah, so it's so cool for guys to dance around like losers on live television, but when I hit up the dance floor with my very Carlton-esque dance moves, everyone looks at me like I'm a freak. I blame sexism.
It's been confirmed that Ebola is now in the United States. If you don't know what Ebola is, it's this really cool new app, but you have to go to Texas to get it, and you should totally go get it.
Peter Pan Live, the second live musical to air on NBC since The Sound of Music last year, will be aired on December 4th. Now, if that alone is not enough to get you excited, Christopher Walken will be playing Captain Hook. Now, I don't really think Walken is a particularly good actor, but that's exactly why I love him. It's basically the Nicolas Cage effect.
Michael Phelps has been suspended by USA Swimming for 6 months following his latest arrest for DWI, because swimmers still exist in the 7 years between Summer Olympics.
A singer attempted to sing the Canadian national anthem at a minor league hockey game last week while gracefully skating around the rink. Unfortunately, singing and skating is not the best combination. He fell straight on his face mid-song. Thankfully, he managed to recover and finish the song like a pro. I really can't blame the guy for falling. I mean, I faceplant at least twice a day when I'm just freaking walking. And if I tried to sing or something at the same time, I'd probably die.
Oh, Canada. Disney has had to bail out Disneyland Paris's owner for the second time in 3 years recently. When asked for comment, workers at Disneyland Paris said, "It's a hard knock life for us."
Taylor Swift has announced that she will be joining The Voice as a mentor in the new season. Sure, she's well qualified for the part, but I have a sneaking suspicion that the only reason she's agreed to be on the show was so that she could scope out her next Hollywood boyfriend. Watch out, fellas, or you'll end up as the inspiration for her next hit song.
eBay has announced that it will spin off PayPal into its own separate company, because when you find a good deal on eBay, you just got to go for it.
A London restaurant has begun selling what is known as the most expensive hamburger ever made. The Glamburger is a whopping $1,770. The burger features gold-covered buns, caviar, and just about any other expensive thing the chef could think of. Now, who in their right minds would spend that much money on a burger? In other news, I'm accepting donations for my Glamburger. I mean, my charity thing that I'm doing.
New Jersey Governor Chris Christie was in Hudson last week to campaign for Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker. In related news, Hudson is now a food desert.
Raven-Symoné confessed on an interview with Oprah that she is against being labeled. She doesn't want to be called either gay or African American, to which the Twitter universe responded, "Oh, snap! She certainly made the internet very upset. I mean, come on, Raven. You of all people should have seen that one coming."
That's so Raven. Since our last episode, my girlfriend and I became Facebook official. I know this doesn't seem like news, but it got 76 likes, so I'm kind of a big deal. And this is my current profile picture.
A man in Italy has created a spreadable beer. That's right, America's favorite beverage is now available in a Nutella-like spread. I introduce you to a college student's best friend. Spread responsibly.
Tony Bennett gained the title of oldest person ever to have a #1 album on top of the Billboard charts for his latest duet album with Lady Gaga. Congrats, Tony, but I wouldn't be shocked if Bennett wasn't the oldest guy Gaga had duetted with.
No, I can't really think of anything funny to say. Don't worry, I'll figure this out tonight. In the meantime, please don't hate me. For Focus on You News, I am the bodacious Maddie Dewar.
And for Big Bird and the entire Focus crew, I'm Colin Cuckey. Happening.
Head on down to Dish & Spoon for deli sandwiches, soups, homemade baked goods, and the best coffee in town. With free Wi-Fi for students, Dish & Spoon is a great place for meetings and study sessions. Enjoy the comfortable indoor atmosphere or grab a seat on the patio and get ready to get sconed out of your mind. Dish & Spoon, located on Main Street, River Falls.
Well, it's that time again. We'll be leaving you guys. We would like to thank Michael Page and Melissa Wilson for coming onto the show to talk about things that are happening in the community. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back next week with more Focus on You.